morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to BWTN Sports. If you haven't subscribed already, do smash that subscribe button, smash the like button, smash the share button. And of course, when you are subscribed, check across, make sure you've hit that notification bell and make sure it clicks to all, which means when you click all, every time we go live, thank you very much, YouTube, again, for interrupting my dialogue here. But anyway, anytime we go live, basically, you will get a notification in your inbox. So if you're wondering why you're missing out on videos and not be able to catch them live, it's because you've not hit the all button on your notification bell when you subscribe. Go across and check that to all. Hope you enjoy the show. Well, that's not working that well, is it? Anyway, we'll just do this instead. So, we're back to these two. Laurel and Hardy. Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury. Well, I was going to show my face on camera, but I think you saw my face yesterday. And, well, see, the problem I have with this, people say that I'm an AJ hater. I'm not an AJ hater. I just don't like BS. The problem I have is the problem with the guy on the left. The guy on the left, I know he's an absolute contradicting so-and-so. Captain Contradiction. It's the guy on the right that should know a little better. That guy on the right being AJ, Anthony Joshua. Can I get a two-time? Well, yeah, him. That's the guy I'm a bit puzzled about at the moment. You see, ladies and gentlemen, guys and girls, there's nothing worse than when you can see through things and things aren't right. Let's put it another way. From the perspective of someone who doesn't know any better, and you follow everything AJ says to the letter, to the T, and you can't see the wood from the trees. The problem is, when you do that, you get situations like I'm going to talk about in a minute. But with Fury, you'll constantly turn your head from left to right because he gets up one morning and tells you the sky is blue, and then the next day he'll wake up and tell you the sky is purple, and he never said it was blue. This is the problem. So you've got two guys here that, you know, for different reasons, they both, as far as I'm concerned, are part of the BS brigade, but just different sides of it. So remember I said to you that when AJ made those comments publicly about Fury and wanting Spar Fury, it was an absolute PR disaster. Well, AJ was in the Daily Mail, this article. It goes like this. Daily Mail article says, I look back at some of the shit I say and think, why did I say that? Anthony Joshua admits he regrets publicly offering to spar Tyson Fury. Less than 24 hours. Let me repeat. Less than 24 hours since the last facepalm moment I did live on camera to our viewers. Okay, so it says here, Anthony Joshua regrets publicly offering to spar Tyson Fury, but believes he has much to gain for sharing the ring with his heavyweight rival. He's still going on with that? Okay. Joshua reclaimed the unified belts by beating Andy Ruiz Jr. in Saudi Arabia this month and wants to help Gypsy King ahead of the rematch with Deontay Wilder next year. Now, okay. The 30-year-old believes he has a better chance of fighting Fury next year ahead of Wilder. Well, that's a load of BS, but we'll get to that in a minute. Says, Joshua said, you know, when I look back at some of the shit I say, I think, why did I say that? Well, there's a reason behind that. So now we're going to talk about it and give more publicized things to talk about. Joshua went on to explain, you know what it is. Fury's a world-class fighter. I'm a world-class fighter that is still trying to improve, so I can become like an elite level fighter when I'm fighting. Sparring Fury is not only good to do, is going to do me good, but in my opinion, so I'm never too big for my own boots where I can't learn anymore. So that opportunity for me to spar Fury is for my own benefit as well. On Tuesday, fellow British heavyweight Fury revealed he would welcome the chance to spar with Joshua ahead of the rematch with Wilder. Joshua had offered to go to America and spar Fury, and the latter responded on Instagram to say that he would relish the chance to work alongside the fellow Brit. Fury said on Instagram, "Hi, this is Fury, aka the Gypsy King. I've just seen a video of Joshua on Sky Sports saying he would love to come to camp and help me. I would love to fight him quicker than Wilder, that's for sure. When I beat Wilder, I will fight you, AJ, no problem. I would love to have you in camp. Mush, really would love to have you in camp. Work out for this fight to give Wilder a proper beating. I hope you mean it, as I would love to have you in training camp. Thanks very much, by the way, and well done in your last fight. Congratulations, fair play." Right. What did I tell you? It was a PR disaster. Now he's backtracking and saying he shouldn't have said it publicly. Here's the thing. Now, when AJ was talking about his team and his great team and his team does this and his team do that, anybody who works in PR would have pulled AJ up and said, "Hey, yo, none of that. If you want to do this sparring with Fury, keep that under wraps. Don't say that publicly." Where is this great PR team of AJ's? We've had videos of him coming out previously to the Ruiz fight, exposing him and showing him to do some things in spar training that made no sense whatsoever. This is leading up to the Ruiz fight, which to me led to a lot of ridicule and a lot of top trainers looking and going, "What is this geezer doing?" Like, it seems like PR are there to make sure that you don't say certain things and they make you look like the good guy. You know, make you look like the bad guy or look like but you expose yourself. They're meant to cover your back. It seems quite apparent that AJ's been able to let loose and say what he wants to say, when he wants to say it, how he wants to say it, and then say afterwards, "You know what? Well, why did I talk that shit in the first place?" Well, that's because your PR not covering your back, or you're not allowing your PR to cover your back. Before, AJ was considered to be very robotic in what he had to say and very media trained. There's a reason why you're media trained, to avoid circumstances and situations like this. Now, from Fury's point of view, different. See, now Fury, he will take the opportunity to spar AJ. Oh yeah, to size AJ up. AJ might be saying, "Yeah, you know, I'm going to go out there and try and learn from Fury." Fury is looking to himself to say, "You know what? Am I going to take this fight or not?" Now, there's been another rumbling that's moving around of recent times, and you can't trust Fury. Like I told you before, you cannot trust Fury. And here's this. I'll tell you why you can't trust Fury. Fury said he'd love to have AJ come up and he'd fight AJ next. Today, it's been revealed by Frank Warren that there's going to be a third fight between Wilder and Fury. So, Wilder has signed to fight Fury in February, and there's going to be another fight after that in the summer. That's according to Frank Warren. Regardless who wins the second fight, there's going to be a third fight between Wilder and Fury. So if Wilder went out there and poleaxed Fury for the second fight, or if Fury poleaxed Wilder in the second fight, why would anyone want to see a third fight? I mean, if you get completely annihilated, have you ever heard of a second fight? The second fight hasn't happened. There's a rematch, but there's a third fight already in place. Have you ever heard of that? The second fight hasn't even happened, and there's already a third fight in place. You ever heard of that before? No, I've never heard of that before. I mean, how can you set up a third fight when you might get poleaxed in your second fight? I'm not getting it. I'm not understanding it. Well, somebody's going to have to make sense of this for me, because it ain't making no sense to me. So, in any case, So AJ regrets making those things public. Um, but again, it's AJ watch right here. So, you know, I don't know why the two have to spar, but after this and hearing about Fury fighting Wilder, I think it's less likely that we're going to see Fury and Joshua now, because Fury says one thing one day and does something the next day. So I don't know. I don't know. And then he might say, he's not going to fight Joshua. Take the sparring with Joshua, and then afterwards, then take the fight with Joshua after that. Fury can't be trusted. He cannot be trusted. Just being honest, he can't be trusted, because he'll take the sparring with Joshua, and then and Fury's the kind of man that'll flip on you as well. One minute he'll be sparring Fury, one minute he'll be sparring AJ. He says, "You want to finish it off? We'll finish it off here, right here, and right now. You big useless dosser, you weightlifter." And then you'll have a situation that kicks off there. Fury cannot be trusted. Erratic, because at 1 minute he might be sparring you and he might be all cushy and everything's okay. And then something has to be said, a punch thrown the wrong way or not suiting to Fury. And then all of a sudden it will kick off. I mean, I don't have to... you've seen Fury enough and his baby enough to know that that situation there is a volatile situation. So why AJ's taking himself off to go off to I don't know where AJ's picking himself to go sparring. In that case, I tell you what, AJ, if that's the case, and you want to be an elite heavyweight, why don't you take yourself off to America and spar Deontay Wilder to prepare Deontay Wilder to fight Tyson Fury? Why don't you do that as well? Makes enough sense to me. I mean, you may as well, because Fury's a rival and Wilder's a rival. I'll tell you what you do, AJ. Here's how you can become an elite heavyweight, yeah? Go down and spar Fury for the rematch, and then go spar Wilder for the rubber match. How does that sound? Yeah? How does that sound? And I tell you what, while you're at it, why didn't you go and help Usyk out, prepare for Derek Chisora, because obviously, the WBO title's going to be up for grabs, because your belt's going to get vacated sooner rather than later. When you go spar Usyk as well, because you can become an elite heavyweight there. You see how nonsensical this sounds? You see how stupid this sounds? You know what I mean? It sounds stupid. I'm going to go and spar with my direct rival. I'm going to spar my direct rival to prepare to be an elite heavyweight. Good afternoon, unheralded darkness. You hear how stupid that sounds? I will go and spar my direct rival to become a better player, a better boxer. No, sorry. I don't know if AJ and Fury have an inside joke there, but on the basis of people that listen to AJ and listen to Fury, on that basis alone, there's going to be a lot of head cases listening to these two talk. I never, ever, ever, ever seen a top fighter spar a direct rival. Thank you very much, Adrian. Can't spar elite when you're elite yourself. Well, exactly. This is my point. This is my point. That's like Pacquiao sparring Thurman. No, get it right. That's an Errol Spence sparring. Let me think. Yeah, that's an Errol Spence sparring Terence Crawford to then go back and fight Terence Crawford afterwards. Don't make no sense. Don't make no sense. And why did it have to be the Brits that come up with that? Why did it have to be us in the UK to come up with that stuff? Man, I know why the Americans are laughing at us. Because we don't do ourselves any favours with this crap. It's like we're taking one too many punches to the head. Why do we do this? Why do we put ourselves in this situation? Why? What's up, Hamza? Sir Joshua is regretting, basically saying he would spar Fury publicly. He's regretting that now. But he's still with this garbage about he's gonna learn. I don't understand. I don't get it. It makes no sense. Or it's nonsense. Um yeah. So if any of you can make sense of this, please do. But for me, like I said, boxing has become like WWE, and it's like an episode of Coronation Street and EastEnders with boxers involved with it. That's what it is. It's a soap opera now. UK is looking very bad. Very unchampionship-like behaviour from Fury and AJ. Well, I don't know if it's... I don't know. Where are the standards anymore in boxing? Where are the standards? Man, two men coming out and shaking hands after every round. It's business. When you know a man's going to win a fight, if he goes to the point, so he has to do stuff. Nonsense. That's Sky Sports for you, making us look dumb. Well, there you go. That's why people's asked me the question why I'm always digging out AJ. I'm not digging out AJ. But you've seen it for yourself. This is one of the reasons why I see the BS and call it for what it is. And not even 24 hours. Not even 24 hours. My man's on this tip. And I was listening to the interview with him on Sky, and I was like, all right, AJ seems to have changed his whole tune again. Because before the Andy Ruiz fight, it was like, you got to bow down before me. And then I went and saw the interview yesterday on Sky, as Prince Nile was telling me, and he really looked like he's having a therapy session. And then he kept going on about YouTube again. He kept going on about YouTube videos. And like, trust the process. The trust the process is something that either comes from Les Brown, I know because I'm a life coach, that comes from Les Brown, or law of attraction stuff that his friends repeated to him. It's nothing AJ saying is original. Like, the stuff he's coming out with are from rap. I'm not a guy who's big into rap, but the whole military mindset and you know, moving in silence, all that sort of stuff is rap stuff. That's what people have come back and told me. So it's none of it is real. It's not real, or it's not him. It's not genuinely him. So, and I can turn around and say it was so nice. I did it twice because I did my instructor course, and then I after come around and did the advanced skill course. How can something be nice when you got dropped 4 times and knocked through the ropes? How can that be nice? You see, look, it's nothing about being bitter or being twisted. It's just, I call it AJ watch because they're clear. Can I get a 2-time? I mean, just, and the thing is, like, the interview on Sky weren't too bad. It was all right. It's true. It does talk in cliches. Most of the cliches come from YouTube videos. Yeah, the military mindset is to run. I mean, the thing is, and this is why, and this is the thing where people come online and say he's a global superstar, and he's talking like that. Yeah, I noticed that as well. Plus, AJ's contradicted himself at every turn. First, he wouldn't fight Wilder if he beats Ruiz, but since he's been mentioning Wilder at every interview, AJ watched series from PWTM. Yeah. So ask yourself the question. Really ask yourself a deep question. When AJ talks about his team, right? Does that include his social media team? Because if it's my social media team, or it's my media team, or my PR public relations team, right? They are that public relations team that are working with AJ are a surefire way to never use a public relations team again. So much for not chasing Wilder. AJ, fabulous quote. So nice I had it to do it twice. a bit of recent Conor McGregor quote too. The loss has made the what? The loss has done him the world of good. He's learned so much from getting battered by his. Can't stand listening to him though. Listen, listen. I am trying to embrace our heavyweight champion of the world, but it's very difficult when you turn around and call Lennox Lewis a clown, and then what? You call him a clown, and then you call his assistant trainer into your camp. You say you're not going to talk about Wilder, but then you're talking about being undisputed. How are you going to be undisputed if you're not going to fight Wilder? And more to the point, how are you going to be undisputed if you damn well know your WBO title is going to get vacated and you're going to have to vacate that title because it's going to be going to Usyk? You damn well know you're not going to fight Usyk. You know, I know, Eddie Hearn knows you're not going to fight Usyk because Usyk's going to fight Derek Chisora. That's just the way Sky Sports and Matchroom work. Usyk's going to fight Chisora and you're going to be fighting 40-year-old Pulev. You know that. I know that, and most of the smart people know you're fighting Pulev. You ain't fighting no Usyk, so then why are you giving it the yeah, well, I'm going to sit down and study Usyk up and down. Yeah, you are studying him up and down on YouTube. I'll tell you what, why don't you go and spar Usyk to prepare for Kubrat Pulev? Do that. This is what I'm talking about. It's nonsense. And the thing is, poor, blinded, gullible boxing fans wanting to learn about the sport and learn about the guy that they support have to listen to this crap. Does AJ ever give a direct answer? He's like a politician when his reporters are feeding him softball questions. That was the worst. AJ Lennox are different leagues. Mario Kart, I'm watching you, bro. Don't spam. Well, we all know that they're going to be people jumping in a room from Matchroom and the old Sky Sports thing. We know where they are, but we got them on lock anyway. Please tell me he's unified. So, my man's talking about undisputed. You're not going to be undisputed. Not the way you're going about it. Because what you really should say is, look, what should happen is, whatever happened to step aside money, by the way? What happened to step aside money? Can Pulev not take some step aside money? Does Pulev really want to be the heavyweight champion of the world? Can he not be paid off? Can he not be paid off? Can Fury just keep his ass to one side for a second and say, you know what? You know, Fury's a good man. Pay Fury off. Pay Fury off. Pay Pulev off. And let Joshua and Wilder fight for the undisputed title and be done with it. Then we have all the belts in one place. Why can't we do that? Why can't it be as simple as that? He's talking about undisputed. You know the reason why he's talking about undisputed? Because there's no chance of him getting to undisputed. Not happening. You know that your WBO belt's going to get taken away from you. That's why you're calling Wilder's name out. Because you know Wilder's got a fight with Fury. And now you know there's a third fight between Wilder and Fury. So how the hell can you be talking up in Sky Sports talking about undisputed? Yeah, I want undisputed. This is the sort of stuff that fans say, oh yeah, AJ said he wanted to be undisputed. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see this stuff? And then I have to listen to it when I have to listen to it on the train or the bus or when I'm doing a workout. Oh yeah, AJ said he's going after that Wilder. Yeah, that Wilder's scared of him. What? What? And then you get these nonsense that go on YouTube and then they talk this crap about AJ scared of, or Wilder scared of AJ. What? So if Wilder beats Fury, does that mean AJ will spar Dillian for his mandatory fight with Wilder? Bro, listen, I don't know. Ask AJ that. Because he's the only fighter He's the only fighter I know in the history of boxing that will spar his direct rival before he's gonna fight them. The only man I know in history, I ain't never know no boxer that does that. No one. I ain't never seen anyone do that, but AJ's launched his own self. Think Poole have reached limit of how many step asides he can take. LOL. He's been managing for 2 years now. Okay? There'll be no hiding soon because there'll be a lot of young lions looking for an opportunity to fight AJ. So no more fights against old-timers Pulev. Derek Chisora doesn't deserve a title shot for the WBO, by the way. Say what you want, Adrian, but believe me, if Matchroom are behind it, Eddie Hearn will tell you, he'll tell you, you know, Derek Chisora has been in the form of, he's on a, no, not Eddie. Let's give you Adam Smith. Adam Smith, here's how he's going to paint for you. Derek Delboy Chisora. An Indian summer for Chisora. He's had 2 great wins recently, knocking out Spilka and then David Price. Can he do now the unthinkable and beat Usyk? Now, in Usyk's last fight against Chaz Witherspoon, it was the first time for the Ukrainian, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion, moving up to heavyweight for his first time. He had a 8-rounder against Chaz Witherspoon, or 10-rounder, whatever. Derek Chisora, he's in fine form with those 2 knockouts. If he can catch Usyk early, and I mean early, we could see another heavyweight champion. And would it be great for British fans, for Derek Chisora to fight Tyson Fury for a 3rd time? Wouldn't it be great to see Derek Chisora fighting off against Anthony Joshua? Mouth-watering stuff. The British fans have something to look forward to when Chisora fights Usyk. And that's how it'll get built. And Eddie will come in and spin it off as, yeah, it's a great fight now. Great fight. 14.95. And we'll have Dillian White on the card as well fighting Povetkin. Yeah, we'll have Dillian White fighting Povetkin. And we'll have Chisora fighting Usyk for the heavyweight championship of the world. And then the winner of those 2, who knows? Dillian White could fight the winner of Usyk and Chisora. I mean, look, think about it. We can get a rubber match between Dillian White and Chisora for the heavyweight championship of the world. What do you mean a rubber match? Yeah, you get a rubber match. You know, they drew the first one. Dillian White knocked him out the second time. But Chisora, coming off a great win now against Usyk, they should get a 3rd fight. Or you can have Dillian White against Usyk. Watch it. Watch it how it plays out. Because they're not going to get that. Dillian White's not getting that title shot against Deontay Wilder. No. So he can have that WBC belt, that paper belt, he can keep it. He better go down the WBA route or go down the WBO route. I'm done anticipating a Wilder AJ showdown. Matchroom doesn't want that fight. It's that simple. Of course, Matchroom, FC, SMH. Shake my head. To be fair, Chisora has some of the best recent form of the non-champs. White and Derek have the best wins recent of the top 3. Okay, thank you. No undisputed until mandatory fights are done. No need for step-asides due to rematch clauses that'll be in the contract. Usyk nor Pulev will have to wait 2 fights to get their shot at the title. Parker should have a rematch clause in the contract too. Poor work from Team Parker. Well, there you have it there. You have it right there. So, as you can see, it's all a mirage of BS. I'm sad to say, boxing fans, this is what you're watching here. This is exactly what you're watching here. Dillian White, again, will get frozen out. I said a long time ago, Dillian White should go down WBA regular title route. I mean, how long have I been saying Dillian White should go down the WBA regular title route? Haven't I been saying it since before, after the Lucas Brown fight? I said go down the WBA regular route. Didn't I say that? Didn't I say that? Dillian White's still going that WBC route. So, forget Dillian White getting a title shot against Deontay Wilder, not happening. In the UK, maybe, which isn't saying much, Derek has 9 losses. He's got 9 losses. So, Usyk giving his 10th loss ain't going to be much. But it'll be devastating for Usyk if he lost to Derek Chisora. Absolutely devastating. So, yeah. Those are my thoughts on this situation. Let me know your thoughts on where Dillian White fits into the picture. Whether a heavyweight champion of the world should be learning off another heavyweight champion of the world. Or, yeah, should a heavyweight champion of the world We're training with another heavyweight champion of the world. Yeah, fair. Chisora wins, still not great. If Hunter gets a nod against Povetkin, he'd have beat Win outside top three. As a boxing fan, I want to see the best fight the best. Due to politics and business decisions, we can't have a unified heavyweight champ. Yep, that's right. That's right. But we knew before AJ even stepped in the ring against Ruiz, we knew the WBO title was going to get vacated. We knew that a long time ago. So we knew that. We knew that before the rematch, that WBO title was going to get vacated. So, is what it is. Come back under your own name, weirdo. Yes, Hamza, doing the stuff today for me. Appreciate that very much. So, I'm going to be posting a few videos at the moment of the Boxercise Advanced course, which I passed. I'm just going to upload just a couple of videos there for you to see some stuff that was going on there. A lot of the advanced stuff I was doing, for whatever reason, did not get recorded. And there's one guy in particular that made it very difficult. Did you hear about Joshua Taylor getting charged for racial abuse? He's been withdrawn from the F... Really? Wow. Whoa. Didn't hear about that one. 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 Wow. All right. I'll be back in a moment. I want to talk about a fight that I'm really excited about and really looking forward to. So I'll be back. Thank you all so much for listening. You've been watching BWTM Sports.